Brandy, Brandy, I'm going to read for you. Brandy, Brandy, Brandy. Let me drink some water. Brandy, 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 can your higher self please step in this reading? Messages for your greatest and highest good, please. And which past loved ones would like to come through for Brandy? Okay, I do have someone from your paternal side coming. And this feels like a very big man. Like a very big man. Not like a scary man. Just larger in size. Just larger in size. And I'm a smaller person, but this man feels like a large man by the standard. Okay? I see him spending a lot of time sitting in the home, kind of a homebody. And I'm feeling like the passing was kind of sudden for this person. Like, maybe not in the best of health, okay, but you didn't know it was coming. This was kind of a sudden thing. So let me know, Brandy, if this is ringing some bells for you. This is a gentleman. He seems more reserved, like until he trusts somebody. He will make you laugh. He can really crack some people up, but he's not just going to tell some jokes to any old person. He's got to like you. He's got to like you, and he's got to trust you to bring you in a little bit like that. That's what I'm feeling, but he's the kind of guy who watched everything around. Okay, so what are we going to tell Brandy from this gentleman? And you know what? Some of these things, put them in your pocket, on the spot, right here and now. Oh, really? I'm feeling this heart thing, and I'm wondering, is this a heart thing? Or is this just me and the grief? I don't know what this is. I'm feeling this heart thing. I'm so glad. Okay, so Grandpa, now some of these little whatever things, just put them in your pocket. You may be able to validate it later from another relative or somebody else who knew Grandpa more well, okay, or whatever the case. Not you, anybody, Brandy. All right, so let's see now. So I'm getting the heart thing, Grandpa. Let's release that, please. Okay. What else? Did Grandpa like pigs? Like, I'm seeing like a pig nose, like a, I don't know if Grandpa or Grandma, maybe somebody had a thing for pigs, like decorations around the house or something. Or maybe he raised pigs. I don't know. There's something to do. He's giving me that. What else for her? He's letting me know that he's keeping an eye on your living situation. Not that it's like a bad thing or anything, but he's keeping an eye on it and hoping that there will be a few changes. Didn't grow up near them. Okay. Well, this is what I'm getting from Grandpa. Whether you were close to him or not, you are like Grandpa's girl. You're his blood, right? And you are a part of him that is still continuing in this 3D dimension. And he's really bringing my attention to, it's not home life, it's literally location. Brandy, I've read for you before on this, right? And that was a psychic reading. What's going on? Your grandpa is talking about your home life, home situation, home location, something that needs tweaked or moved or something going on. And this is what he's giving me. It's like, he wants you to be happy, hun. He really wants you to be happy and have everything that you want. We want to move. Yes, he was a World War II vet, and I've always felt it. Yes, he does. He absolutely does watch you, and you want to move. He sees that. Let's go ahead and get you a card, but I feel like there's more. What is it? Watch for your signs, okay? Watch for your signs. I feel like something's going to be changing or a new offer is going to be presented to you, and your grandpa's like not influencing it. Well, maybe he's kind of influencing it. He really wants this change. It's going to open up big things for you guys. And I got this card for you. It was my time to go, okay? So take this as it resonates. Your grandma just passed. Okay. Okay, let's read this. Okay, you just mentioned grandma just passed. Take this as it resonates. Maybe from him, from grandma. So let's read it. I know that it feels like a dream you can't wake up from, but please be reassured that every soul comes into the world at a predetermined time and also exits at the time it is meant to for its own growth. When I first came here, it all just seemed too amazing to believe, but now I see that there is a larger force and an incredible order to everything in the universe. Every soul has a cosmic plan it must follow. What you might perceive as an accident is merely a step in the cosmic dance. So I'm really getting this message. This message is coming from your grandpa. I don't know how long ago your grandma passed, but that could be why he's the one stepping forward, since he's much more acclimated to already being on the other side. But the message from your grandpa about these changes is like, okay, I'm seeing like your path, okay, and he wants that change. He wants you to have that change that you want, and he's giving me that. It almost, I'm getting this sign that's kind of like when you have a failed accomplishment. Okay, so when you think you're doing real good, and then boom, like you get you feel like, oh my gosh, I failed, this was no good. What he's saying is no, it might feel like you failed at a certain accomplishment, but on the other side of that, it's really not a failure. It's really not a failure. It's not a bump in the road. Okay, maybe it's a tiny bump in the road, but it's not a failure. It's actually a good thing on the other side of that. Keep an eye out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this blow to whatever the success or accomplishment is, it's going to feel like a bit of a blow. It might be a financial blow. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's financial. There's going to be just some kind of a setback that seems like this really ruins my plan, but it's not. It's not a setback. You're going to go right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going with the plan, okay? Because it's going to change that living situation thing that we were talking about. I'm going to disconnect from you now, Brandy. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you, and thank you, Grandpa, for being here. And I send love to Grandma, too.